It's Nolan. Now when I release my job, it's okay. Even though I ain't been asleep in 4 days. Young man learning to fish, it's no days to a light except the first and the 15th. Self-invested, I came from home infested. My confession, that's why I count my blessings. I've been flexing, cause I ain't had a muscle, had to grind, had to hustle. Now they got me in my duffel, used to pray for this. I was made for this. Consummate professional, Jada kiss, I made the flip. It better my relationship, and now them broke days looking like some ancient shit. That's why I go so hard with the daily content. Each one teach one, that's my mindset. Doing what it take to break away from the toxins, revealing my process. I'm sharing my progress. Negativity can't break my soul. Been rapping since 8 years old. The legend is told. It's somebody that you seen had to take this road. I showed up for the money, but the bank was closed. We done had a crib foreclosed. Mom's lost it all. Young Jay had to go and pick up the ball. Walked in the lane, Billy had to carry the score. 2022, check the numbers up on the board. Placement after placement, it's amazing. Came from home invasion, my location. Formed a reputation, had to face it. We up against inflation, still I'm patient. Gotta get more, yeah, it's time to explore. Putting ducks in a row like it's Connect for the folks I rep for. Surviving street wars, I opened up doors from about a whole floor. Ooh, Sierra, how I leveled up. I don't see error, I see the fact that I ain't done enough. Waking up at 5 a.m. more than how I'm coming up. Dog, I used to be at work way before the sun was up. Fuck that! What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another Inside the Industry Patreon episode. We're going to be talking about Beyoncé and her halftime show from Christmas, the Beyoncé Bowl, getting into the show. We're going to get into a reaction since I wasn't able to do it the day of course, because I was with family and doing all that good stuff. But we're going to watch a replay of the show, of the performance. And then we're also going to get into some of the details of the performance and what to expect in the coming days, because I believe the Beyoncé Bowl will be released as its own separate thing on Netflix, which makes a lot of sense because I believe that she still owed them another special. We thought we were going to get the Renaissance Act 2 special or Renaissance something documentary. We thought the documentary was going to go over there. Of course, she released it in theaters. So that plan didn't go in Netflix favor. But now they're going to get this Beyoncé Bowl situation, all right? For all my folks on YouTube, of course, we can't watch this thing. It's owned by Netflix. So if you do get a version of this video, it's going to be greatly condensed with the performance not there. I apologize, but until things change in the copyright game, it's just what it's got to be, all right? But let me go ahead and pull up this performance and let's get into it. Man, them motherfucking harmonies, bruh. Them harmonies. She is a fucking harmony queen. Now, as y'all can see, she's giving y'all the whole rundown from behind the tunnel, back of the fucking stadium. She got the old school Texas motherfuckers with the horns on the front, man. Low riders. So she's giving just from this alone, she's giving us Texas tribute. She's giving us what looks like Hispanic Mexican tribute. She's giving us the country Cowboy Carter vibe with her on the horse and everything. So it's a lot to unpack in just a little bit. But this is amazing. You know what I'm saying? She's no question, without a doubt, the best performer we have left walking this fucking earth. Anybody want to debate it? Debate with your mama. You feel me? That steel tipping interpolation, that real quick, real slick, fire. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. And I do believe D Smoke's wife, Cherie, is a part of the string section in this performance as well. So, a lot of people be wondering what's going on with D Smoke. But his wife is a very dope musician as well. And she was a part of this show also, just for additional context. We'll keep going. Big shout out to all these ladies here. They actually sung on the Blackbird record, on the Cowboy Carter album. I can't think of all their names off the top of my head. I know Tanner Adele. I know Raina Reynolds. I believe her name is. Who's the other two? 1 second. Sheesh. So that's Tierra Kennedy and Brittany Spencer. Wanted to make sure I give them their credit and love and all that good stuff all in one fell swoop if possible. So we'll continue with the show. All right. She's killing this shit, man. And Yaya was one of my favorites from the Cowboy Carter album. Had to get that out as a tongue twister. But that was one of my favorite songs from the album. But I think a lot of people that, maybe weren't into this project, I think this was the part of the story that they didn't factor in, was how this music plays live. This music is going to play excellent live because it's live music made in the studio with the help of producers. But this isn't synthetic drums. This isn't, you know what I'm saying, fake music, fake banjos. She got the real players and the real people that do this to come in and create this. So although for some people it may not have hit, to their Beyoncé standard when it was the album itself, live, this shit finna be jumping. Just off that alone is jumping. I wish I could have been in the fucking building for that alone, just that Yaya. But she is bodying this. Now they say there's supposed to be a tour coming. I don't know that. I can't say that. I can't put my stamp on that. But if it is, gee damn, shit finna go bananas. And although Shabuzi, Post Malone, shout out to them for, being included in this. She brought out guests at a halftime show for Christmas. Although they did good, y'all hear Beyonce's fucking voice, how powerful that voice cuts through. Posty didn't really cut through like that. Shabuzi didn't really cut through like that. She out there dancing, jigging, working the fucking field, 50-yard line, the whole shit. And she's still cutting through. The intangibles, man. She's just it. Let's keep going. Before we move forward, what came to my thoughts when I first saw this with Jolene and Don't Come From My Man, I couldn't help but think, she's also talking to this elephant in the room, this JayZ case. You know what I'm saying? These allegations, these accusations from 24 years ago, allegedly with him and Diddy. None of us really believe that it's true, but it's still out there. It's still open for determination. It's still open for interpretation. And until it's concluded, which it doesn't seem like the judge is trying to throw it out, it's still open to some sort of judgment that in the hands of a judge, you just never know how it can go. So I think that also played a part in this performance. You know what I mean? Because again, it's the elephant in the room. It's the unspoken. We know that as a family unit, they're going through it. They putting on their best face, you know what I'm saying, to come outside and stand 10 toes down and do what they got to do, uphold their commitments and all of this stuff. But at the same time, I feel like that's definitely still pulling at the heartstrings, you know what I'm saying? And to sing that song and say, please don't come from my man or whatever, it just seemed to me very fitting. But of course, it was already made. But that's just how I processed it in the moment, right? We'll keep going. So that's why people were saying, hey, Kendrick, I don't know how you're going to top Beyonce Christmas game with the Super Bowl. Now, again, we got to keep in consideration two different genres, two different, ways of putting their shows together, but definitely meticulous on both sides. But I think Kendrick's going to do his shit, and he's going to come out and make the most of his 13 minutes as well. And that's the thing, right? When you put together the 13-minute performance and you got to put the songs in a medley, like, I ain't going to lie, that was like perfection from Beyonce. The way each thing led into each, the highs and the lows and the different moods, the turn up going into the chill, to the back to the turn up, you know what I'm saying? When she put that fucking bang up there, I was like, damn, I would love for her to keep going. She's just one of those artists, man. Like, you can't just take no 13-minute performance. I mean, we had to live with it. We gotta take it for what it is. But she was really just getting warmed up on our ass. And that's a testament to how great she is. Because there's some other motherfuckers that by that 13-minute mark, we'd have been like, all right, I'm over this shit. Let's get it behind. 5 minutes in, 4 minutes in. After the first song, we'd have been like, all right, what's next? Who got some more food? Let me go make another motherfucking plate. But salute to her, salute to the entire band. I believe that was a TSU band. Um, everybody that was a part of it, the guests. I mean, the way she utilized that field, it's damn near like, baby, you got to, hey, you can't go back from this. Every show got to be a field from here. You know what I mean? Fuck that stage. Do it on the field. Because the way she utilized the back, the tunnel, the field, the side, the middle, we can't go backwards from that, ma'am. We're going to need you to do the rest of your goddamn tour in the center of the motherfucking field like that, like so. She probably not going to do it. But that would be my wish every night. Do it like that. Goddamn. Now let's get into some of the details about the show. Okay. So we're on To Doom by Netflix. And they say Beyonce delivered an epic live halftime show in Houston. A never before heard live set, a Blue Ivy cameo. Shout out to Blue Ivy going out there doing her motherfucking thing. And she done got real accustomed to the stage now. She doing big shit. They say, in a sea of Stetsons, Beyonce Bowl is a gift to us all. Yeehaw, or should we say yee ho 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 down? Tonight, Beyonce took the field as the halftime performer during NFL Christmas Game Day on Netflix, a live event that shall henceforth be known as Beyonce Bowl. The performance took place in Beyonce's hometown of Houston, Texas, produced by her company Parkwood Entertainment and Jesse Collins Entertainment. I saw some people that were wondering, damn, why does this actually look better than some of the Super Bowl production? That's because it's Parkwood. It's because she ain't going to accept no lesser. Like Pimp C, getting the most, not the lesser. Drive a compressor. They say, what songs were on Beyonce's halftime show set list? They say, entering the stadium on horseback naturally. Beyonce gave audiences across the globe a roof-raising 12-plus minute show and the first live performance of songs from her record-breaking Cowboy Carter album. Her NFL Christmas Game Day set list included tracks like 16 Carriages, Blackbird, American Requiem, Yaya, Spaghetti / River Dance, Levi's Jeans, Jolene, and the ubiquitous smash Texas Hold'em, which ended with Beyonce ascending to the rafters. Now, who were Beyonce's halftime show guests? Beyonce's guests included Post Malone, Shabuzi, Raina Roberts, Tanner Adele, Brittany Spencer, and Tiara Kennedy. Blue Ivy Carter, Beyonce's eldest daughter, danced in the show, and the Texans cheerleaders also performed. In a stunning tribute to Western and rodeo culture, Beyonce included Mexican cowgirl Melanie Riviera, bull riding legend Murtis Dightman Jr., known as the Jackie Robinson of rodeo, Miss Rodeo Texas Princess 2004, and Miss Rodeo Texas 2015 Nikki Woodward, and the first black rodeo queen in Arkansas, Miss Jediah Kirsch. So paying tribute to those that are, you know, well versed in this game of bull riding and getting to it in the rodeo. You know what I mean? Motherfucker, the champs. Joining them in the rousing caravan were Houston, Texans owner Cal McNair and his wife Hannah. The energy turned all the way up with the addition of close to 200 members of Texas Southern University's Ocean of Soul Marching Band. Okay? Now, for those that missed it, Netflix members can relive the full halftime performance of Beyonce Bowl as a standalone special on Netflix when it comes to the service later this week. We don't have an exact date, but it will be up there this week. So that 1/14/25, if you thought that the Beyonce Bowl was for that date, you'd be wrong, because that's coming this week. We still don't know what's coming on the 14th. It could be a tour announcement. It could be the announcement of Act 3. I would hope it's not the announcement of Act 3, like she's just going into the next album before we get the tour, or maybe, you know, we get the next album, then the tour, whatever. However she wants to do it, fuck it. But I would think the next thing would be to tour this music because it's live, and we need that. Okay? But as it stands, Beyonce Bowl will be out this week, and on the 14th of January, we will get an update from Beyonce about something coming in the future. Now, what that something is will be revealed at a later time. Okay? But that's what we got so far. I loved it. I enjoyed it, had fun with it, had fun watching it the first time, had fun watching it this time. She is our greatest living performer. And I have no problem stating that. I stand behind it 25 fucking toes down like how I does it. Yeah. And who gonna say something? Now, Kendrick, you next up, baby. Take us to the West Coast. Hey, don't let us down. We need you. We gonna need big steppers energy. But that's what I got for y'all on this one. Be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend. Hey, come fuck with J Nolan on Patreon. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way we're going to get to actually view these types of projects, listen to these types of, projects when they drop, as far as the musical side of it. Together anyway. So, yeah, man, that's what I got for y'all. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. And y'all be safe, be good out there. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. But drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross I'm out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.